Welcome everybody. This is your 3-star double platinum founder council member, Sarah Rogers, and I am here today to help you get set up in the best way possible to start massively inviting your prospects to our corporate presentation schedule. You're like, what the heck? Go to your back office, check out that front page, scroll down a little bit, and you're going to see that we are now starting our corporate presentation schedule. What does that mean? Monday through Thursday, you will have two presentations being done by an all-star cast, master closers, master presenters. All you have to do is master the invite and master the exposure. Okay, you want to get your people here. If you're somebody that's is saying, man, I wish I could be double gold, I wish I can get a platinum check, I wish I could be 2-star, 3-star. Let me tell you, start inviting your prospects to these meetings. Let us close for you. Now, with that being said, team, there is a following and scheduling app that I use that is called Calendly. Okay, I've been using it for about 2 years now. It's fantastic because once your prospect schedules on this Calendly, what happens is you can set then a business workflow. It will confirm them. It will send them the Zoom instructions. It will send them email reminders. It will send them text reminders all before the meetings. And you can control all of this, as well as send them a follow-up email in case they didn't make it to the scheduled meeting, so they can reschedule. All automated. It is an amazing business process, time saver, and it's only $15 a month. Okay, so if you're somebody that's wanting to double, triple, quadruple, even more times than that, your team size, and you are actively inviting a lot of prospects, maybe you haven't figured out a proper way, or maybe you just haven't figured out how to use Calendly, then this video is for you. So with that being said, team, I'm going to hop right into Calendly and how I set my Calendly up for massive success. Okay, so we're going to go right into this Calendly app. If you go to calendly.com, set yourself up and pay that $15 a month. This is what it's going to look like. Okay, I've already created some Calendly events for myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new event. Now, it's important. The reason why the free version won't work versus the paid version. The free version only lets you schedule one-on-one meetings, which is great. If you want to do one-on-ones with your team, with your clients, things like that, you need to have the paid version in order to schedule group meetings. So if you're wanting to schedule more than one prospective meeting, which is definitely something that you want to do because exposure is key when it's team building, you need to have the paid version. Okay, so with that all being said, we're going to skip right over that and go straight to the creation of the event and how to set yourself up to have a beautiful business workflow once you're ready to start inviting. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit new event, and it's going to be a group event. Okay, group, one host with a group of invitees. Okay, and this is, I'm the host, right? Okay, here we go. We are going to name this event anything that you want. I always say, travel meeting, remote travel coordinator meeting, remote travel agent meeting, right? Business opportunity, whatever it is that you want to call it. Okay, so remote travel agent opportunity. Okay, opportunity. There we go. All right, so the duration, you want to set it for either 45 minutes or 60 minutes, just because I know who our presenters are, and I know we typically run around that time, okay? So, and I want to make sure that the person that is scheduling for this meeting schedules enough time out in their schedule to make sure that they're on for the whole call. Now, I like to set up maximum success. So set for 99. The reason I set for 99, not 100, not 200, not 50, is because 99 is a thresh limit of which all the automated processes that I'm going to show you will happen. So in other words, if you have a meeting scheduled for 100 and you set out automatic workflows, they will not work. It needs to be a capacity of 99 and under per event. Okay, so we're gonna go right into it. Here we go. It's going to go ahead and create it. Now you're going to see over here on the left-hand side, these are all the different tabs that we're going to need to customize to suit and set your Calendly up. Okay, so I'm going to go right into the event details tab. That is the first one. I've already set this up for the first three things: the event name, the duration, location. I don't do anything with. Okay, so don't, even though we know it's a Zoom, don't do anything with. It tends to do some wonky stuff when you try to configure it all together. So I just leave that blank just to avoid any technical issues. So you're going to go into the description, and this is what you're going to type in. Of course, you can use a different variation if you would like. I like to keep it simple. Why? Because I'm not wanting to tell them every single detail about the business before they get into the presentation. Then what's the point? All I do is work as a master inviter. I might as well be a master appointment setter. I'm piquing interest and I'm driving them to my call, my presentations. Okay. That is what you guys should be doing. Don't get in the business of explaining the deal before they get to the presentation. Get in the business of inviting, piquing interest, and sending them to the meeting. Okay. So, remote travel agent 2024 is your year. This will be a live meeting that explains everything. This is a remote opportunity. Are you ready? Interested in what the travel industry has to offer? Let's schedule you for a live meeting so we can explain pay structure, how the travel industry works, travel benefits, and much more. Notice here I have some things in bold. So if you guys want to screenshot that so that you're able to go ahead and write these scripts on your own. The location will be sent out to you after confirmation. So I never give the Zoom link out to prospects until they have a scheduled appointment. Okay. And this is all great because all of this business workflow is going to happen automatic once they schedule. Okay. And then at the end of the meeting, please make sure that you text my phone number and my name, Sarah Rogers. Okay. So that is pretty much it for this section. You save and close. And host and invites. I'm just going to go in here to make sure that I have everything scheduled. Yep, the host is me, maximum 99. So I'm going to save and close. I'm going to come back to schedule settings because that takes a little bit more time. I want to show you how to set everything up workflow wise, and then we'll go into the schedule settings. Okay. So I'm going to skip that for now. I'm going to go to booking page options. Now, this is going to make sure, if you can see here, this is a URL, so you can change it to remote business opportunity, remote travel agent. I stay away from things like informational meeting because that sounds like I'm going to get sold on something. And I make sure that I am asking them the correct questions to collect data so that I have all the data I need to make sure that I'm doing effective follow-ups. Okay. So name and phone numbers already, or name and emails already there. Name, email. Okay. And then done. Now, the only other thing that I'm going to do is, let's see here, a phone number, okay? And I always make it required. I want to make sure I'm capturing their name, their email, and their follow-up, because if they ghost, if they go to the meeting, they tell me they're ready to sign up and they ghost me then, for whatever reason, I have this now as a rolling database to easily pull up my prospects and schedule out follow-ups or just simply know who to keep in contact with, okay? And then the only other thing, if you're, on multiple platforms, maybe you're inviting in person, maybe you are on Craigslist or Facebook or LinkedIn or all those other things, you can create a question that simply says, how did you hear about this? And you can have some drop down things from there, okay? I don't collect payment. And then I always say display Calendly confirmation page, okay? That is it. We're gonna go ahead and save and close. Now we go into the communications page, okay? This is where you're setting up all of your automated business process flows. This is what's going to help you set up the automated confirmation. This is what's going to help you set up the automated follow-ups and reminders and the automated follow-up to reschedule or to get back to you after the meeting has been completed. Literally such a time saver because this touches them about 4 or 5 times so that you don't have to, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Email confirmation. This is once they scheduled the date of time of the meeting that they're going to go to. This is going to be the email confirmation that goes out to them automatically with Calendly. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the 3 lines. I'm going to hit edit. And you're going to see that it does have like some pre-filled stuff on here. So what I'm going to do is I pretty much save everything here, okay? Is scheduled. I create a little blurb right here. I take rid of location here. Okay. And then I copy and paste the Zoom link, so they have it. Okay, see how this auto populates? I don't need to recreate that, the event time and I'll date and all that. The only thing I want to put in there is the Zoom link, okay? So this is the Zoom link for our corporate presentations. You want to make sure that you're screenshotting this so that you can copy this, okay? And then I send them some simple Zoom instructions, okay? Put your name, otherwise we'll call you Samsung's your phone number. And then, you will want to enter in your email upon entering the meeting, okay? And then audio options, I'm just making sure some people have some technical difficulties. See you there, all of that. So this is sent out immediately. I don't do anything. I just, boom, save and close, okay? Now, I'm gonna do an email reminder, okay? Edit. I want this email reminder to go off 2 hours before the event, okay? Again, I'm gonna go ahead and do all of that. And I do have some pre-saved stuff, okay, on my notepad app. So I'm going to go here and essentially it's the same email. Okay. Again, I want to make sure that they are getting notifications because my Calendly does allow a 2 to 3 day rolling period. So maybe they schedule on a Tuesday and by the time, Thursday rolls around, maybe they've kind of forgotten or they don't know where to relook up the time. I'm making sure that my system has automated business processes to remind them again. Okay. Now, this is where we go. Actually, I am going to put 24 hours and then 2 hours, okay? Because in case, like I said, that let's say they schedule 2 days before. So it will remind them the day after and then 2 hours before the meeting, okay? So save and close. This is the email reminders. Now, the only thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into text reminders. I'm going to hit edit. And this is very limited on characters, okay? So you can't put anything fancy on there or anything like that, okay? I do want them to say event name, my name, event time, and date, okay? Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and type this. You're gonna see here, this almost ate up the entire thing. I'm giving them the Zoom link again. I'm just reiterating that there's no password. See you there, Sarah Rogers, and my phone number. Because when Calendly sends this out, guys, this will come from an automated Calendly number. So I'm making sure that they just have my cell phone number. So they have a personal contact way to get in touch with me after the meeting. Text is better because I get immediate notifications. And when I want people coming onto my team, I want them to know that they can reach me directly. Okay, so, and this will go out 30 minutes before the event because remember, they already have those 2 email reminders, right? 24 hours, 2 hours, and 30 minutes. I'm not going to do anything more than that because anything more than that can get kind of spammy, too much overload, just enough to just send them a few gentle reminders. Okay, oops, and looks like I forgot to turn these on. So I'm going to go over here, toggle, turn them on. You're going to see that. Toggle, turn it on. Now the follow-up email. I am going to toggle, turn this on, but I'm also going to edit, okay? So this is for people who may have scheduled, but maybe they forgot that they worked through the meeting, they totally forgot about it, they ghosted, whatever the case may be, okay? I already have a script that I use that I'm gonna go ahead and drop in here. I'm gonna pause it for just a second so you can go ahead and screenshot, okay? So essentially what I'm doing here is I'm just saying, hey, if for whatever reason you missed this and need to reschedule, here's the link below to reschedule. And I send them I put the Calendly link in there, okay? See, it's already hyperlinked. Then I say, if you are ready to move forward and have not reached out to me, do so directly by texting Sarah and my phone number, okay? I don't like to do that because I don't like to do stuff through email. When I talk to prospects, I want an immediate response, and you don't get immediate notifications necessarily when you're doing stuff through email, but a text is always an immediate notification that comes through your phone. So I know how I work, and I know that a prospect may have it the same way, right? They may be somebody that checks their emails twice every 3 days, right? So you certainly don't want an email banking and sitting there collecting dust. You want your prospect to text you so you have an immediate way to get a hold of your prospect, okay? You will have a much higher success rate when you do that. And I do this 1 hour after the event has started. That's just, about the time that we are going to be done with the meeting in case they're missing my contact number. They just have it there. They can reschedule accordingly, okay? So that's on right there. So that's it, guys. You have set up all your business uh, confirmation workflows. These are all going to be automated for you. Look at confirmation done, reminders done, text message reminders. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches that you don't have to worry about doing simply because you chose to invest $15 in your business to set this up. It's literally such a time saver. If you're somebody that works part-time, work full-time, if you're a caregiver, if you're just a single busy parent or just a busy parent or a busy person in general, trust me when I say when it comes to growing a massive team, this is absolutely a time saver because you can't really do a lot of automation with the other things like closing or helping your agents. So be smart about where you do automate your business. And this is a 100% a place and a time where it is smart to go ahead and invest in automating your business in this regard, okay? Go ahead and save. Now, you're going to have to set the calendar schedule, okay? So what you can do, invitees can schedule. I always make either a 2 or 3 day rolling future, okay? Indefinitely into the future, okay? Oops, sorry. Nope, I just make it like that. So that means the prospect will only see the next 2 available dates. Now you're like, wait, Sarah, what if they're on a Monday and they're looking to schedule for a Friday? I'm going to tell you guys something as somebody who's been building for 5 years in this business. The more time I give them in between when I schedule them and the meeting, the higher your percentage goes of them not showing up to the meeting. Okay. This is creating urgency. Think of it this way, guys. When you go and you call a job for an interview, are they going to be lax and schedule a convenient time when it's convenient for you? Or are they scheduling a time that's convenient for them and their business, right? So think of it the same way. Hold that same posture, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to go into where it says weekdays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. because I now need to customize the times to show the corporate presentation schedule, okay? So you're going to see here, it has all of these dates. I don't want to do working hours. I need custom hours. So I'm going to hit working hours and I'm going to go into custom hours. Now, the nice thing, guys, about our presentation schedule is it's happening Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at the same exact time. So this is how you're going to do it. You're going to go 11 a.m. if you're in the PST, right? And I do it to 12 p.m. So I give it an hour. And then I do the second time, which is 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. You see that? Boom, done. Now I'm going to go ahead and fix this one. So this is 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then I'm going to go 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. You see what I'm doing here? Same schedule every day. Well, so it makes it nice about setting up the Calendly, guys. It's super simple. It takes me 2 seconds because if I memorize one scheduled date, I have memorized the rest, okay? So I'm gonna go down here to to Thursday, 11 a.m. Here we go. Sorry, guys, just 1 second here. All right, and we are gonna go 12 p.m. and then 3 p.m., 4 p.m. And then if you don't know, Saturdays will be the Spanish presentation. So if you have prospects that speak in Spanish, are in Latin America and Mexico, this is the presentation. It is 11 to 3 p.m. I'm not going to put it on this calendar because I only prospect for English speaking. So I wouldn't need the Spanish prospect schedule. So, and also I don't have a way to decipher that this one is in Spanish. So I don't want people who are in the United States or can't speak Spanish to accidentally schedule. So just, you might have to just somehow distinguish that the Saturday is in Espanol, just so that they know maybe it's something that you can put in here. Saturday meetings are held in Spanish for Spanish speakers. Okay. So that's kind of what I would do. I would go back into the confirmation. And here we go, save and close. Go back into here because that's where this thing is. And if you want to prospect in Spanish, you want to say something like Saturday meetings are reserved for Spanish speakers. That way they know, okay? All right. So guys, there you go. You have your time set up. Oopsies, here we go. Make sure that I set this up here. Sometimes guys, just so you know too, here we go, start times and 30. So start times, additional options when you're in the Calendly is you want to make sure it's all the way down to 60 minutes. Okay, if it's in 30 minutes or 20 minutes, you're gonna see here that it doesn't do it won't give you all those extra times in between. Okay. So the only other thing here, guys, and I'm gonna make sure that this is now working, buffer time. There we go, calendar view. Here you go. So you're gonna see here that now all of this, once I save and close, it's gonna customize to make that all on my calendar, okay? So close, and there you have it, guys. You are all set. You will now have a Calendly that works for you, okay? So you can share it here, copy link, and you can have this now to send to your prospects when you are mass inviting. Once they schedule with your Calendly link, they will have all of those automated processes. So all you have to do is just make sure they go to the meeting and follow up with them directly after. And if you want those tips, go subscribe to my YouTube video. I do have a closing prospects video where I teach you all the tips and tricks on how to master the close and bring on agents after they have gone to the prospect meeting. All right, guys, that is it for today. I hope this helped you. Have an incredible day, and like and subscribe to my videos if you want to see more trainings from your 3-star double platinum founder council member, Sarah Rogers.